Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Oh, why the hell? Look, no offense, but the day I start drinking on a caravan guard's dime is the day I jump off a cliff. Go. Huh? Oh yeah, that shit. Yeah, I still got it, right here. The guy who was supposed to take it off my hands never showed. I've been here for the last couple days, listening to these NCR pricks bitching about the weather, waiting for this asshole to show.
Mark my words, won't be long.
Hell, I was gonna leave if he didn't show up today. Right here. Well, not right here as in the bar, but the Mojave outpost. They said I'd probably get here first, and to wait him out. Dude was supposed to be on the Mojave side of the border, and coming in southeast-ish. Through a canyon or something. I don't much give a shit.
The NCR took
First recon's at Camp 4.
Sure, why not?
Now we've got a chance to hold it.
You figuring on going searching for him down there?
Mojave almost makes you wish for
Nelson's back in our hands.
Alright, well,
We can defend it this
I'm gonna
time.
tag along in that case.
Khan's got cornered in the ruins
You can
of
see
Boulder
for
City.
yourself why this wasn't
The
my
NCR
fault.
let him go.
Douchebag just didn't show, okay?
One of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
How have bloatflies managed to survive as a species?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for...
Background? Just my luck. Take a look. Workaround.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
They won't know what hit him. Let's get this shit started. Well, I guess that answers that. Mauled by geckos. Jesus, talk about undignified. And what the fuck is this bunker? Did somebody shoot porn down here? Whatever. Let's head back to that con guy with the mustache. should really see about getting some tattoos.
Hey, look who's back. So you tracked down that girl I mentioned. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Well, whatever. I ain't got any more errands I need run, so you can throw Red there to take a hike. On the other hand, I do got some shit I'd only trust with an actual member of the tribe. Namely yourself. What? No, that's not how it works. There are traditions in place. We only made an exception for you because you stopped that Legion bullshit and took out Big Daddy and his goons. If you really want her inducted, I don't know. Have her tag along with you. She impresses, maybe I'll see what I can do. Just don't expect anything soon. We're kind of focusing most of our free time towards getting ready to fuck off out of here when the Legion attacks. In the meantime, I got a package I really need to send off. Couldn't be easier. I just need you to get this package to a guy named Vincent Marino. He works in that Gamora place on the Strip. Just, try to use a little discretion, alright? This is an off-the-books kind of deal, and his employers shouldn't find out about it. Vincent will be paying you for delivery, so no need to come back here. Although you should anyways, because there's more work to be done. Here you go. Have fun in Vegas.
What's up? Yeah, that's right. Good eye. Know your guns, huh? Some of my earliest memories were shooting this old .22 into a snowbank behind our cabin as a kid. My dad made sure that if I was going to be firing guns, I need to know how to maintain them. I like to think I do a good job. I found this old, weather-beaten piece of crap a few years back. 78, I think? Damn hard to find compatible parts in this part of the world, but to be honest, that's probably why I stuck with it. I've been tinkering with it since the day I picked it up. Shoots pretty good now. And hell, I got it serviceable pretty much by myself. Feels nice. One interesting bit, someone rechambered this one in 545. Not as easy to find, but I actually prefer it to 556. Might just be in my head though. What's up? I'm just a girl from Utah with an assault rifle and crippling self-esteem issues because of my big-ass forehead. What did you want to know? Surprisingly? No, I get you though. There weren't really any education resources where I grew up, you know? There wasn't much of anything, except snow. Certainly nothing for a little girl to do in her free time. So, I read anything and everything I could get my hands on. Dad picked up on it and started going out of his way to get me books. I get a bit older, more responsibilities. Then all I had to do was learn to shoot, and read more complicated shit. As far as formal education goes, it pretty much starts and ends with firearms. But hey, that's a hell of a lot more useful than fucking math. Huh. Not a bad question. I mean, you got the fun short-term shit. You know, make lots of money, get drunk and high and late as much as possible. I'd like to see more of the world. Well, maybe that isn't practical. More of the country, at least. Large scale, I want to see the NCR and the Legion fuck off forever, but I have no plans to be a political assassin, so yeah. Oh wait, hold on, I just figured it out. I want to get really stoned and have a foursome. Never done that before. Alright, let's hit it.
Protection services for hire over here.
Get it!
Like that? Watch out! I'm hit. Damn.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at...
Those Legion elite troops are bad blood.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the
Lasers,
Atomic
plasma,
Wrangler.
pistols, grenades.
7 kids to feed.
It looks like the Legion went.
If you're here for hookers, don't forget to get real drunk first. Hey, where's that old prick McCaffrey? He reminds me of my dad.
Welcome back. Yes! This is great news. No one screws with the Garrett twins and gets away with it. I need to find a place on the wall for this. And for your reward, here's 150 caps. You can have the corner room, rent-free. It was McCaffrey's. Now that he's dead, we're happy to let you use it. Thanks for helping us. Bye.
What's up?
Yep.
I always suspected Benny was a coward.
How's it going?
I like coyotes. I'm glad they're doing okay for themselves.
possible crash. Good. Let
Looks like the Legion and NCR are getting ready for the fight. I hope that doesn't end badly for us.
I hear you've been helping out around.
The Legion is back. Come to the Silver Rush for all your...
It looks like
Hey
the
there.
Legion and NCR
I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with. More like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a... That's a shame. Well, do what you want. Just don't expect it to matter.
I've heard that some of the boss everything's are killed. Wouldn't be surprised.
You find out something about them soldier boys?
Hi.
We're different than other gangs. Not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see. Where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing. Where every man is a king in his own right. Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. First of all, we usually only accept people native to the area. Second, I have to approve. But if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around. And if you play your cards right, things might change. We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves, and they probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect. Sure thing. What'd you have in mind? Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around. You find out something about them? Handing out supplies, like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else? Nothing's innocent. No, I'm guessing they're doing something they know will cause a row. Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people... Wait a minute. They said what? Huh, that would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Pacer's an idiot, man. Like, what are you doing?
Personal space meaning anything to you guys?
The atomic wrangler has you covered. Really dead? Stop by the silver.
Put your weapon away or we will fire.
Keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
This isn't like he helped the envoy. Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out.
Hey.
Need a
Protection
bodyguard?
services for hire over here.
Word is the leader. Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Those cons got the hint.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only...
People say Caesar is dead.
When is the king coming back up here? I'm bored. I want to go to the strip. We never get to go to Gomorrah anymore.
The big showdown between the NCR and the Legion is coming soon. Believe you me. Weird.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king. All right.
Word is those tough guys Rangers are here. I ain't seen them myself.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. That's a good idea.
The gun runners manufacture weapons from scratch, right? What the fuck is up with their over-under shotguns? Some intern making them in his garage?
Word is the leader of the Fiends got taken down.
Nothing, man.
Word is those tough guy Rangers are here. I heard that some of the bosses here.
Wonder where they went.
Make a brief stop.
No one but...
Take your top off!
Hey, unless one of the hookers bit your nipples off or something, you got no reason to bother me. You do? Well, hand it here then. Great. Let me just take care of that. Here's your delivery fee. So, our mutual friend told me some good things about you. Said you get things done. That sound about right to you? Don't be a wise ass. Anyway, I got some side projects going on here. Side projects that the bosses don't need to know about, understand? I need someone who can get things done. Things I can't personally do myself. Deal? There's a lot of money to be made here. A fucking lot. Smart move. Alright, to get started, you'll need to meet my business partner. He'll have some work to get you on the right foot with us. Alright, head for Freeside. You're looking for this little shithole bar. Should be next to that store, Mike and Ralph's? Anyway, go there and head into the, private section. Don't worry. They know I'm sending someone their way. You're gonna be talking to this shifty little fuck named Sullivan. He'll have something to get you started. Go on now. There's good money to be made here, so don't take it slow.
What the fuck are you looking at?
I tell you, not at home is gonna have his day.
Hey, big guy. Looking for a good time?
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
Hey.
Watch out! Watch out! Death to the Legion's enemies.
Somehow, they've never scavenged a single fucking rock album.
First
Oh, yeah.
recons at Camp
This
Fort.
is-
Overhaul. Now we've got a chance to pull it.
Mojave is lucky that Caesar's idiots are the only organized raider tribe they got to deal with. The 80s have fucked this place up.
Hey.
Wish I could have been
Those
there to
Legion
see
elite
Caesar
troops
die.
are bad
What an
blood.
asshole. Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it. afraid you're not gonna find much help here. We've got our hands full.
We are so fucked here. How can we ever hope to fight off the entire
Seems
Legion?
like for every Legion soldier we kill,
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time. Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
I didn't expect someone as famous as you to be here. Are you here to help? I'll be honest, the Legion has me worried here. But I think I can spare some soldiers. Consider your request granted. Not good. We still haven't gotten any support. It's no picnic, I'll tell you that much. My troops are out there every day, dying for the NCR, but they've left us out to dry. We have no men, no supplies, and we're stretched too thin trying to guard the entire river. If the brass back home could get their heads out of their asses and send us some goddamn support, we could turn this all around.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time. Nelson's back in our hands.
Howdy.
I hope we can defend
What
it this
brings
time.
you back?
What can I do for you?
Welcome back. I handle communications for Camp Forlorn Hope, compiling reports I've received from the Rangers at Camp Golf as well as the brass at McCarran. Unofficially, I'm also in charge of radio security. No one else seems to take it as seriously as I do.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can... Thanks again for finding those supplies. Hey, I want you to collect NCR dog tags from our fallen troopers. That way I can keep track of who's gone and how to reallocate our supplies. It's easy. Just bring back any NCR dog tags you find, and I'll try to make it worth your while. I didn't expect someone as famous as you. Hey, you've been a big help. I wanted to give you something for helping me out. It's not much, but here you go. You're welcome. Enjoy. Better now that all those Legion troops in Nelson are dead. The NCR might actually have a chance at kicking their asses after all. I don't have any supplies to spare, but I got caps if you have anything you don't need. Another satisfied customer.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
I suppose if you must stick with your narrow, parochial view of in charge, then yes.
Evening.
First recon in Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got
Evening.
Nice work dealing with Caesar. That'll make holding the Mojave a lot easier. I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. I've gotten soft with no action. Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready. Disappointed. We call them the Misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, a kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter. You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure. Hey, you're a damn fine soldier, and word on the grapevine is that you're already some kind of hero. You got yourself a deal.
One of the Rangers. Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Oh, good. I was worried the NCR didn't have any elite troops, but now I see they're all right here, away from the action, doing tequila shots.
Glad to see you. Need a patch job?
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud.
You're a model citizen. Thank you.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some Rangers in there too, and it'll be a damned impregnable fortress. Evening.
Hey.
Evening.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion.
Union now. Time's right for a feud.
Looks
Hey.
like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time. We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now.
Get some rangers
Time's
in
right
there
for
too,
a feud.
and it'll be a damned impregnable fortress.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a damn impregnable fortress.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
One of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered. One of the ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a damned impregnable fortress.
It's good to see you. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Rest kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
We won't go quietly. The
To
Legion
me,
can count on that.
well, I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human kindness. That's right. Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everyone's always, well, people don't get along here. I've been praying that we can all get along. It'd be real nice, but if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious. Best if they didn't know. I hope you convince them, though. That'd be real nice.
First recons at camp. You've managed to become extraordinarily well-liked by the top brass. You should exploit that for your own gain wherever possible. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius. It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Nelson's back in our hand. Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
First recon's out of Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time. Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. You've managed to become extra...
Ah, shit. Here comes the fucking brown noser. What do you want, Holmes? We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanaran's a big-ass pussy. He ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags, well, how could I put this? She's cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig? Shit, man, maybe you're right. I guess I ought to give him a shot. Ain't much to tell, really. Grew up out west, near the boneyard. You heard of it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids to grow up, you know what I mean? I joined up to get out. I still got family back there, though. I miss them.
I hear Caesar's dead, and we've got you to thank for it. Nice work. Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers. Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it? Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want. But hey, it's not like I'm bitter or anything. I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get. Yeah, I mean, no, they're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me. You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot. Sure, see you around.
First recons at Camp Forlorn
Go.
Hope. Now we've got... You've managed to become You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
It's good to see you. I gotta write my mama and tell her I met you. The squad is working together a lot better now. I think we're gonna be just fine. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. Finally, all of you have unity of mind, sympathy, brotherly love, a tender heart, and a humble mind. I know none of this would have been possible without the grace of Jesus. I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. I'm not used to all of this. It's different. But I gotta learn. Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much, it's just me, Ma and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. We never came across problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
Oh yeah, this is comfortable. Let's rock. Wait, so if this concept can just stand still while I might have a chance. this is comfortable.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family
I'd
reunion
gladly
now.
fight at your
Time's
side.
ready for a feud.
Gotta wonder what the hell a civilian is doing here. What? I gotta fix these again? Alright, fine. Show me the new codes.
Wish I could have been there to see.
It's a
Caesar
Ranger
die.
military outfit.
What an
There's nothing going on down there at the moment. Just the usual slave trafficking. Poor bastards. Believe me, if I had things my way, we'd go right through Cottonwood Cove, kick the Legion back across the river. The brass at McCarran doesn't want us to waste resources. They consider this a minor target. So we just watch. Oh, they know. Rangers are tough nuts to crack. Any force small enough to launch a surprise attack isn't going back in one piece. On the other hand, the Legion goes for a full-scale attack. We'll see them coming, fall back, and wait for reinforcements. So we know what they'll do, and they know what we'll do. We just sit around and keep an eye on each other. Yeah.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Patrolling the Mojave, huh? This is a military post. You sure you're in the right place? Skirmishes, mostly. The Legion raiding parties usually fall back when they... The Legion's got a major crossing point down at Cottonwood Cove, so we keep an eye on them from up here. You know, if McCarran would send us some more men, we could do more than watch. The Legion's been sending raiding parties across the river in larger numbers lately. We don't have the men at this post to intercept them all.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now.
Nelson's back in our hands.
Welcome back. The station's been silent for quite some time now. I guess this confirms what we've all feared. Thanks for letting me know. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available. We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in? Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some reason, while Bravo hasn't requested a resupply in a while. Echo has been reporting heavy Legion activity down on their end, but that's about it. Thank you, and good luck.
So, I get the idea behind nuking places like New York or DC or whatever, but why waste bombs on Vegas, of all places? gotta be honest, I feel bad for most of them. Most of them are just regular people who are so fucked up on chems, they can't even think rationally. How many of them you think actually revel in hurting people, compared to how many are just pumped full of psycho and jet and God knows what else? You kill a jackal, viper, powder ganger, or legion asshole, no problem. That's the consequence of their actions, so whatever. Can't always say the same for fiends. I'll still defend myself, mind you. I just might feel a little bad about it afterwards. Hard to say. I hesitate to call them organized, but there is some loose structure to them, I think. Maybe if that were to collapse, you get some of them wandering off for greener pastures. Maybe integrate with whatever community they bump into. It'd also help if the NCR didn't take heavy military action against them. Not that I expect subtle diplomatic nuance from the NCR, but... well, I don't think being shot at by fucking soldiers is a particularly good way to start a dialogue. So, probably most of them are beyond help. It sucks, but I guess that's life out here. Glad at least someone spared them a single thought, though.
First recon's at Camp Forlorn Hope. Now we've got a chance to hold it.
You know, you're the first worthwhile person I've met in a long time. I guess I've wanted to throw in with something that didn't suck for a while now. Just never worked out. I mean, the cons were a bust. Before that, I had a really brief run with some gang up north. That was a waste of time, too. Not a whole lot to tell. They didn't have some kind of stupid name or anything like that. They were just people with guns and chems. The claim was that they wanted to carve out this section of Valley and make it their own. No NCR, no Legion, make a truly free territory. Leader was this big asshole with a hammer. Rumor was that he was a centurion in the Legion. He was supposed to claim the region for Caesar. Instead, he lured his own men into a trap and had the raiders kill a whole lot of them. Then he declared himself the new boss of the whole area. It was all bullshit, of course. They were raiders, just as cutthroat as any others. Free territory was code for anyone who comes here dies. So, fuck that. I walked away from those douchebags. I ain't drawing on innocent people. Yeah, look, I'm not from any villages or shit like that. I spent most of my life with my dad. That's it. We were loners. There was a town a few miles away. We do a little trading, but we never lived there. We never got to know the people. We kept to ourselves. It was a good call, too. This was undisputed 80s territory. They squeezed that town for everything, and no one ever stood up to them. I don't fucking know. I just got all these ideas in my head about how people should act, what should be best for, fuck, everyone. Every time I thought maybe I found someone who really got it, it never lasted. They always fucked it up. Somehow. You've been different so far. I appreciate it. That's all. You look like you could use a smoke. Would it surprise you if I said I have? Of course, I'm imagining you're surprised because I don't seem rich, rather than something condescending about me, personally. That being the case, you'd be right. I don't have the money to fund a legitimate visit to the Strip. What I do have is a forged passport. So yeah, I've been to the Strip a few times. Ultralux is full of pervert clowns and rich NCR fucks. The Tops is what would happen if the Kings were even more annoying and self-absorbed. And Gamora is full of liquor, chems, and titties. Guess which one is my favorite. Alright, I got an idea. What would you say to going on a hunt?
We won't go quietly.
A hunt for this giant fuck-off scorpion I heard about. I heard some NCR guys, back at the outpost, talking about this monster scorpion they saw. They were just about pissing themselves at the thought of this thing. And that sounds like a hell of a time to me. You in? Fantastic! Alright, so, The thing is supposed to be in the Mesquite Mountains, near an old campground. Apparently, it's named Big Jed. Oh man, this is gonna be great. Company, shoot us! Great, so this works out. Just stand still while I go through every single round I have. We might have a chance. Late after a fight, but I suspect you're not gonna let me take a detour to the closest whorehouse, huh? What's up? I know! It was great! I don't know if you got anything out of that, but I have to say, I had a hell of a time. Never gone after anything like that before. So, since you went along with me on this, I'm going to pay you back by letting you in with my weapons supplier. Right by my house, in that Bitter Springs RV park, there's this little hatch that goes into a little hideout thing. Inside of that is this incredibly annoying little weirdo with a stash of really high-end gear for sale. So now, I'm gonna say we're even, yeah? Yeah. Damn it, how does sand keep getting in my boots? I'm gonna have fun killing you.
Yeah? You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death clause? I'd have remembered something like that. If someone's saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
What is it?
Oh.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
Not sure how practical the dusters are, but they look cool, I suppose.
What do you want? No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. They were fooling around with a grenade when it went off. See you around.
We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now. Time's right for a feud.
Did you need something else?
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a damned impregnable fortress.
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle. Nobody at this post has died.
Time's right for a feud.
Any injury, illness, or death gets radioed to Ranger HQ at Camp Golf. Chief Hanlon and his aides compile the reports. And there's other ranger posts around. Do a fucking head count then!
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to.
Lake Las Vegas is kind of misleading as far as names go. The Las Vegas Puddle would be more apt.
I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me when I'm on the balcony. I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me when I'm on the I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me when I'm on the balcony.
Morning.
I'm occupied at the moment. Come see me when I'm on the balcony.
Looks like we booted the Legion out of Nelson. About damn time.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. We got ourselves a little Ranger family reunion now.
Time's right. Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up, but it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you? Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope. Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a damned impregnable fortress.
When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Get some rangers in there too, and it'll be a damned impregnable fortress.
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like a troop team. And even if we hold this dam, what then?
Patrolling the Mojave almost
Are we going to send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us. Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
Hey.
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall. First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat.
First recon's in
We
Camp
lose the
Forlorn.
dam.
Get some Rangers
Oliver
in there
in the
too, and it'll
center
be a
of
damn
ruin.
impregnable fortress.
It's a gamble either way. Even with Caesar gone, we still might not outlast the Legion. I suppose that's a risk I'll have to take. For our sake, I hope you're right. I guess that I should thank you for bringing me to my senses. So, thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna walk out that door and pretend we never had this.
First recon's in Camp Forlorn Hope.